Alright, so we're going to attach these cabinets here. Built these the other day, moved them in here. That was a fun time. So I need a way to attach them to the ground. This one's going to be difficult. That one's going to be easier because it's already on the ground. It already has holes in there too. I just bolted to the ground. Easy peasy. But this one, there's this gap. It's like a 4-inch gap. So I have to like drill some holes to get the plate under it and then attach it that way. And on this one, it doesn't sit all the way back because of that thing. But it fits here very nicely in the workspace next to the tub and everything. But it sucks because this door now will not open. That's the thing. Trying to make this door smaller. Take it apart and cut it. Which I guess isn't too bad. I'll get myself a Sharpie, mark it out, and cut it. But first, I'm going to put a hinge right there while it's on there. So when I cut that off, I can just leave it. Alright, here goes. I'll put a hinge right about there. It's crowded in here now. Nice clean guts. It's gonna look goofy now, but it'll be covered up. Solid. Now sometimes it feels like I know what I'm doing. Now time for that big boy. Well, my phone ran out of storage, so that's fun. I had to delete some stuff. But yeah, so I'm going to use these hinges just all the way around this thing. And secure it just fine. Perks that have long fingers, I can hold that just long enough to get it in there. think that's attached pretty well. Got some fancy tape for these wires right here. I'm gonna put them right there so it doesn't get worn down. All secured. My next step is securing this thing somehow to the floor, to the wall. Fancy smancy. Run this fan for 17 hours. That's with no sun out. Oh, there's some sun. A little bit of light. 28 watt. Oh, it's gone. I had an unboxing video for this, but the audio was messed up. So I scrapped it. Sucked. Until next time. This probably isn't the end of it. There's still some more stuff to do. Toodaloo. Alright. So I forgot to record this, but I attached power unit to the shelf with some hose clamps and these little other kind of clamp things, and they're just self-tapered in there. But that's it's on there now. And then I attached this just directly to the floor, drilled this hole on top, went through, used these little feet, and they're just directly into there. There's plywood under here, and I used wood screws, so it's in there pretty solid. Same thing with that side. So it's not going anywhere. New tires coming soon. Fun. All right, everybody, welcome back. Got some more woodworking to do. I got these panels. They're going to go into the sides of the tub, but they're not rigid. So I'm going to use this plywood to make them rigid. So in there's only like 44 inches from like where the tub sits to where the closet bar thing is that we got. So I'm going to just cut this in half so it's easier to work with, and then have two pieces of it. There we go. Much easier to use. That was terrible. So this is going to go something like that. I'm just going to cut this even, screw it to the board, and cut everything at once. Found some little bitty screws. Look at this shitty thing. We got all kinds of bent. Stupid. I marked it right there. Just how much can fit in there. So, I'm gonna cut it right there. Well, it fits, so I just have to do it again. Oh. Yeah. Ow. Here's the plan in action. See the sidewall to that, the tub, and that back wall is already sealed. So I'm gonna screw some screws in there to the tub to that, and then seal it along the wall. That one's just gonna have to survive. Maybe just on the tub. Maybe secure that to the plywood below. Yeah. Alright. As you can see, they're not screwed down yet. I'm literally gonna hinge them to the plywood and then screw them to the tub and get some of that the marine sealant and just goober it up and down on that side. That was a struggle. That was, look, all the way back in there. And my hand, like, my arm barely fit next. There. Now it's solid. And I'm gonna goober it. Alright. I got my 5200 marine sealant. It can seal a boat, it can seal a dog, bathtub, or something. There we go. I'm sealing it now. I got shit all over my fingers. Can you give me like a napkin or something? Yes. There's like the blue shop towels are in the garage. Do you need like water or anything? No. Yeah. Sealed. Now I just gotta wait for it to dry. I went ahead and did the side too, because why not? This side is gonna be completely waterproof. This side can't because of the window. And we still need to see out of here, so we're not gonna block it off. We're gonna get like a shower curtain or something, maybe hang from here. I don't know, I'll figure something out. But yeah, all a day's work. Alright, everybody. Alright, so I got some speakers here, 2 speakers. There's only 4 in this box. There's only 4 of them in the bus work. That one, and then the right side. I tried switching one of these to over here, but it didn't work. Maybe I may have drilled through a wire. So that's fine. But it still sounds pretty good. I got this fancy radio here. Installing that was an absolute nightmare because, you know, it's just a bundle of wires. And of course, none of the connections fit, and I get any adapters. We'll see. Hopefully it'll sound better. Essentially all it is. But, you know, these wires, connections, one is smaller, one's normal size. On this one, they're both the same size. So I'm gonna have to wire these whichever way anyway. It is a 400 watt max. These ones are 24 watt. So this should be way better. I got some cheapo butt connectors and these fancy crimpers. play something. Well, I did something correctly, so it works. Set these wires back in here. I was supposed to cut this off first. Alright, so my camera stopped recording when I was doing all the speakers and whatnot, but they're installed this side, not this side. And so, just gonna do a little final inside tour of the bus. We've already done a couple dogs at this point. I just suck at going through footage. But it's been working pretty well so far. So, little tour. Doggos come in. That's our vacuum. And then we're gonna bring them up there, put them on the table, do some nail trims, do a quick little haircut. There's some dog hair right there. And you come up here, go into the tub. Yeah. Oh, you can see hinting at the wrap. We got a little screen, water tank, everything's all hunky-dory in here. We got some paw prints up there, stickers. Power unit, chilling. 75%. Oh, this was. It's been raining this weekend, so. Still getting some solar input though. 300 watts. Even though it's cloudy out. Yeah, this is it. So there's also going to be our first bath that we did. I got a little snippet of footage of that. And then the wrap reveal. And I'm going to have pictures, side by side comparisons, because I took pictures around the bus before and after the wrap. There's also some other work that I had to get done. Like my buddy welded exhaust for me, because that was stolen by some other people. So I might put that like right here, try this out. But yeah, got some seat covers, a little hanger for aprons. This is all full of stuff now. Got all our soaps, dryer. It's a big dryer. These to stay locked, and everything stays in place. So far, so good. Got some peanut butter, towels, and everything. Yeah, well, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the wrap reveal. See you next time.